And on 3, 2, 1, and when you're ready.
Follow producer Chris.
You know what I mean? And I'm on to the next. Like, but it made me feel so bad about what they had done.
Why not?
That
I didn't even realize.
Honestly, like, it really wasn't that deep. It did not need to get this deep.
I know. I feel like
to the point I'm talking about on this podcast 3 years down the line.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, it did
game,
not need to get
play
this fucking deep.
Wow.
So, like,
Wait,
I had just
what was
left.
Your foot rating? I think
cut it off. I left. We had one very
Well,
upsetting
let's
night. You know,
we're
classic. Like, I'm
just
yelling, they're yelling, they're feeling bad, they're crying,
on
whatever. And I'm like, fuck you, I'm never speaking to you again. And I drive away.
Like Michael
That was it.
Yeah.
Like, that
I feel like we can
was
say
all that
he's
needed
like
to be said.
Oh, yeah, no, he said
you know,
in
you
our
just move on
podcast.
separately.
He did like a whole Hannah Burner foot review.
It's run of the mill.
I produced
You know what I mean?
that
It's
shit.
mind-boggling.
Yeah, like on the podcast.
So
I'm
tell
quite
me
sure.
why
I would be so insecure.
Because what pursued
I don't get
after
the
was
I think
just
these are
like, it was
disgusting.
insane.
I know.
So do
Mine
I.
are
So
live.
again, I said I
They look
think
like
like
my
this person felt
dad's.
so bad about what they had done
I
that
just
How to
don't
affect
like
Group Zero Commission.
Steve, that's so bad. Don't even say that. I have big feet. You know what they say about big
Identify
feet?
and select how much to invest.
Good personality.
Send your order
Big
and
personality? Yeah, good
they needed
personality.
to victimize me, not
So
only
I
in
seem
their
to
own
make
head,
you
but
laugh
in
all the
everybody's
time.
head.
You don't.
And
you know what
unfortunately, it just really worked.
Sistine and I? So we're on this trip. And Sistine and I are super close, clearly, because we live
I spent
together,
a
we
whole
do
year
everything together,
basically
we're
like
together, we always do
questioning
this.
whether
But
I
guess
really
we had more of an
was
audience
not
this
seeing the
weekend, that
situation for what it
family
was.
friends
If
that were
I was the
watching
crazy
us, and
one,
they go,
they were the crazy one.
you
I was
know,
like, hold on,
I don't
this
know
doesn't
how
align
you two
with
are
my
ever going to
reality
find a guy to
whatsoever.
fulfill you.
And like, I've never been
Sistine
crazy
That's what
before.
you
You know what I mean?
What
So
do you
like, why am I crazy
It's pretty
now?
harsh. And they
This
said,
makes
you
little
two
sense to me.
depend
And
on
like,
each
I had
other
seen
and
what this
fulfill each
person
other
had done
so
in previous
much that
relationships.
I don't really know what
So
guy
I was
can
kind of
come
inclined
replace
to
that.
believe that this
And
maybe
I didn't
was
even
not
put that together because
personal,
throughout the whole
and
week,
this
like
was
we were really
this own
in sync. We were
person's
laughing at the
problem.
same
This was
jokes.
my
But
ex's
anytime
problem, and I was
one
like,
of us wanted to do
okay.
something, the same person was
Anyway,
on the same
it wasn't that
wavelength.
easy for me. I
And we
went
have the
through
same
PTSD therapy
well, I think
because I
when we're
was
in a
just
group
so
of
like
people,
it actually got to the point I think I was
especially
traumatized because I was like,
and we
this
want to make
makes
them
no
look good,
sense.
but also
I can deal, like I said,
keep
I
the
can deal with
conversation
fucking
going.
arguing
It's
with
almost
smart
like
people. I
we're
can
doing a
deal with
bit.
people who
Yeah,
exist
we
in the same
know our
somewhat
rhythm
realm
flows
of
so
reality
well
as me.
because we
Like
have
I
this
can deal
podcast. So
with
you'll
things
say a
that are.
punchline, and I'll know
I
exactly
can
what
fight
it
with you
is.
if you
And
make
it's like,
sense.
wait, are we doing a
I
routine?
can't
Like
fight
none
you
of this feels
crazy.
right.
Like I really
I'm
can't.
not
Like
gonna
I
have
don't know
my
what
nights
it
where
does
Sistine and I would
something
be
to me.
cooking
Like
this
it, and
salad
I think it
pizza
does something
we
to me
made the
because
week
of this
watching
girl. Like I
reality
had
TV
never experienced this
and on the
this
couch
emotion
looking for their
before.
big pillows.
Of
Like I got
feeling
no
like
do
I
that with me.
just
And it's weird
completely
because
defenseless.
we
Like
do
gaslit
fulfill
to
each
the
other so
extent that
much.
you
We're
can't
so
even think
codependent that even
in
though we're
English
not in a
borderline. Like
relationship,
I
I'm so happy
genuinely
to
think I
just
forgot the
be
English language. I was so
doing things with
stunned.
you.
Like I genuinely forgot how to like have an argument or how to speak because I felt I was questioning myself.
We actually were talking
so
about this.
deeply
The trip that we were on, there was a lot of
that
I don't want to say older women.
like I couldn't deal with any
they were older.
confrontation
They were married
because I just would break down and be
so I
like,
want to
oh my
say
god, I have
mature
no idea what my
women.
perspective
They're
is. Is my
married
perspective
with
completely wrong?
kids.
Am I insane?
And they were looking at Sophia and I,
these
and
people
the
made me
whole
think I was
time they were
fucking
just
crazy.
giving us like nuggets of advice and wisdom
I thought
and
they're just
things
rude.
that
Like, and the thing
they
is, it
wish
was
they
never even
heard at
that
our
deep.
age.
But
Things
the
that they
reason I
wish they
have
did
friends
more at our age. And I
are
thought it was really
supporting this
interesting
crazy.
because you know, sometimes you look at people and you think that they have everything figured out. They have it all together.
Because what I was doing was going home every day, sobbing, and being like, but if they put this fact and this fact together, and if they just saw it the way I see it, they would realize that I'm not this person that this person is making me out to be, and I would never act like this and I would never do this. Like, why can't they see that this is the obvious truth? Although these people have known me for years, and yet they're still believing what this person is saying about me when it's blatantly untrue. Like, I remember I got a message from my ex-best friend, and she was like, this is so out of character for you what they've just told me that you've done. I genuinely could not believe you would do this. This is the least I would have ever expected from you. I'm absolutely surprised and shocked. And I was like, and you can't apply that surprise and shock that you feel as someone who's known me for the best part of my life, and apply it to the fact that maybe, just maybe, this rumor isn't fucking true. If you're so shocked and stunned and horrified by something you've heard about me to a person who has ill taste towards me, do you not think that you could just use one brain cell and realize that maybe the reason you're so shocked and why it's so out of character for me and why it so doesn't make any sense is because it's a fucking lie. And this was the most frustrating thing for me because I was like, I know you know this isn't real. I know
say we
there's
would
no way.
say an
You've known me
example or a
since I'm
story
6
of
years
like, oh, I'm
old.
afraid to go
There is
for it
no
with this
way
guy.
you
I'm
think
afraid
what
to
this person is
pursue this
saying
career because it's just a
about me,
pipe dream.
or saying that went down in our
Every
relationship,
single
or
time they
saying
would just
that
say,
I've made them
who
feel
cares?
Yeah.
They say
is
the
real.
only
And I
good
was like,
thing
this
about
is
getting
crazy. How
older
can you
is you
possibly
stop
abandon
giving such a
everything you
fuck.
know about me?
Yeah.
Like, honestly,
And
I
not even
wish
come and
someone would
ask
tell
me
me that I'm
first,
20.
like you just
Who
want to
cares?
cut me off
Call
because
that
you've
guy.
heard
God
one bad
Who
thing.
cares? What's
And
the
I
worst that
could
happened?
not get my
He
head
doesn't
around it.
answer. Yeah,
And
who
it
cares?
took
Your
years
life
to realize
continues.
the
Like,
reason they
I
did that
think
to me
we
was
think
just
that
because they
these
didn't fucking care. They didn't
moments
care
that
to
are
put
in our
it one
life
on
that
one,
are
like one and
so
two together. They
like
really didn't care to do
groundbreaking,
the math. They
earth-shattering, like
wanted
kind
a
of
friendship with
sent
this
us
other
into a
person
spiral
because this
at this
person came with
age.
perks, they came with
In
money, a little
hindsight,
bit of
it
fame as
really
well.
isn't
And
going to
it's
matter
just
a
like,
week, a
anything.
year,
you
10 years from
obviously
now.
have picked the
So it's
side
like,
that you
just
want to
I know.
stick
I think
with,
it's.
and
I
you
think our
know that this is
brain
too ugly for me and
overanalyzes and
her
overdoes
to
our
ever share a
little
friend,
world that we
right?
live in with
Like
the
it
little
wasn't like
people
we
that
were
we
gonna have
evolving
mutual friends
with it right
after
now.
this.
But
It was
if you think
gonna be
about
that.
5
I mean,
years
I
from
wouldn't
now,
have ever made it like this.
we
But
won't
this
think
person
about half the people.
was
5
pretty
years ago,
insistent
I don't
that
think about
it was
half
not
the
going to be
people that I was
easy like that.
obsessed
So
with. That
it
was
was like you pick
cringing
me or
over a
her,
text
and at
over
the time,
a bad date that I was
yeah, I
on.
didn't have
Think
any
about
perks.
this.
I
One
was just a girl,
guy from
you
last
know,
year
working in a
that
grocery store,
totally put you into a
and
spiral.
unfortunately,
Do we
they
know
picked
anything
their
about him now?
side.
Where is
I
he?
hope it bites them in the
Who
ass.
cares?
Anyway,
we don't care.
It really did. Like
I
because there were
was
so
left
many times
with a
that
lot
Steve
of
and I on this trip
residual
wanted
anger,
to do
God
something,
cares.
but we were
understandably,
Okay.
towards these
resistant,
two main
hesitant,
characters
especially
in this
me,
story,
about
right?
pursuing it. But I'm like, you know
And
what?
just confusion
Who
and
gives a
hurt,
shit?
and
Who gives
I
like
went
what's the
in
worst that can happen?
circles trying to put
really
meaning to their
interesting
actions, and
point that they brought
unfortunately, it
up
was just that they
was,
didn't care. Like
your
it
number.
wasn't their problem, and
Yeah.
that's fine.
The number of
And it is
people
fine.
that you've
And
slept
to
with.
be honest, I don't hold it
I have
against them
just a
that
quick
much.
question
I just
before we
think
dive
that's
into
stupid.
this.
I
Do
just think you
guys
have
really
a low
care about
IQ
a
and
girl's
you can
number?
never change my opinion of you in that
Okay.
sense. And that's
What
just
would
kind
you
of shit.
say is?
You know what I mean?
Not for
Anyway,
you. I'm not
so
saying
I went
I'm not
round and
Yeah,
round
she's
and round
got
and
nothing
round
to
in my
prove
mind,
to
trying
you.
to figure out why
Yeah, I'm not
they
gonna
would do
pin
this
it
to me,
on
why
you, but I'm
they
saying in
would feel this
general
way about
from your
myself,
friends, from
why
what
they
you've
would
heard,
do
what is
any
like
of
a
what they
number of
did,
people
right?
usually?
When
Oh, I
ultimately
don't know. I think it's
was
different for
not to
everybody.
toot my
But
own
Okay.
horn.
And if you ever
I
doubt
think
your
most people
sanity,
do. I think a lot
Like
of
I
people
did nothing
pretend like
to
they
you.
don't.
And if you ever
I
doubt
don't
your
think that
sanity,
necessarily matters,
you.
but
just
I
say
think
this
never
with
did
me
anything
and
to you. I
unto
was your
God.
friend since I was
I
6.
am
And I
mentally
never
ill.
did
Altogether,
anything wrong by you, right?
unto God
And I
at
didn't
oneness,
step wrong in that
say,
relationship.
I am
The worst
mentally
thing
ill.
I did
And there you go.
Stop loving
You're
the
not
person
now.
and leave
You see?
accordingly. Like that was my offense, and
You
unfortunately,
sowed the seed of
it
doubt
was
and put the
it
devil on your
came
back.
for a fucking
They were
world of
shocked
her.
by how
Like,
And you
a
fixed
world
yourself
of her.
instantly by
If
saying,
I'm honest,
I
in
am
that
mentally ill.
relationship, I was completely
What our
absent towards
And
number
at
this.
oneness
And
with
I should have
God,
And they were
left
just
the second that I
in that
recognized
moment,
that I didn't.
you pick the
And
devil
that's a
never
of
mistake I
doubt
learned from.
50 years
to
in
the
dating.
post
If
Has
eventually
anyone
every
ever
left
time.
asked
the
me
other
that question?
person
I'm not
to
sure if
feel
it was like a
dismissed, which again,
generational
fair
thing.
enough.
I know it's not a
What-
That's
trick of
normal shit.
psychology.
Anyway,
It
like I
only
just said,
works when you live
nothing
if a
to
guy
the
pure
asks
and
you
holy
that,
and
life,
he's
you knew
not
humble
me,
unto
and
the
you
Lord.
knew me
He's
as
an
God
a
Almighty.
insecure
nice,
dude with his own
sweet
problems.
girl
And if
who
you feel the need to answer,
genuinely
they
did not deserve
lie
that. There
about
is
you.
nothing
You
you
guys
could
got
ever
asked
say
that
to
on your
me
first date.
now
Well,
to make
she
me think I
has.
deserved
I'm not
even
sure.
a
I can't really
quarter
remember too
ounce
much.
of
One
the
guy
way
asked
that
that
these
question
people
curious.
Well,
treated
no,
me.
get this.
Because they
One
made it
guy
feel fucking
went as far as
personal
to
too. They
say,
made it feel like I had earned every
out
piece
of
of
nowhere,
what I got from
not,
them.
by the way,
And I
By the
hope
way.
they
I
eat
tried
that
to
for the
not
rest
talk
of their
about
lives. Like I genuinely do.
anything
And I was
intimate,
never gonna make a
sexually,
podcast about
nothing
it
like that
because
on the
like
first date.
every time
Kind
I
of
talk about it,
inappropriate.
it comes back up.
Out
Like
of
I was
nowhere,
driving to the woods
this guy
today to
asked
film this
me,
episode, and I was like in a
you
good mood. I
look
was like
like
listening
you've
to my
been with
music.
over 50
And I was
men.
like, I really am not like in the mood to like
Yeah, I
talk
got
about
up,
forgiveness.
I
Like
got
I
up
don't
and
care.
left.
I've forgiven them. Like
I
I'm
got
not.
up
It's
and
not
left.
nothing
That's
like.
pretty fair.
That
No
was
good
really bad.
content is gonna
Yeah.
come out of me
That was
talking
bad.
about it
But you know
because
what's
I
funny
don't
is
care
that
anymore. And now
Very
I'm sat
bad.
here
It's
and
very-
it's
first
like
of
it's
all,
3 years ago.
women,
I
if you're
fucking
ever
riled up. I
thinking
told you
about
I
your
would get
number
riled up.
and you're
bitch.
embarrassed about it, please don't.
Anyway, Anyway.
Please don't.
Anyway,
Who cares? Who cares?
So,
If
like I
he's
said,
judging
I
you on your
went
number,
round my head, and I
goodbye,
ended up
sayonara,
actually
he's not your man. Because anyone that's because he can
I
have
think the
17
reason for
lovers
that
and then you
was,
have had 17, you're strictly on the Scarlet
it
Letter
was
zone.
probably
Like,
an
they kept
overreaction for me.
reiterating
Like, a lot
that
of
at the
people
end of
maybe
the
wouldn't
day,
have felt as
you
distressed
could
as I felt in that
do
situation.
everything right.
But it was
You could
almost
be
like
as
the
innocent
shock
as
of
having
the
2
severity
people
of
until
the
your
things that
husband,
incurred
or you could do
from
the
that
opposite.
breakup.
Your life is still going to have a very similar outcome.
Mind-boggling.
Like, very similar.
For me,
It's really
that
not going to
I
change anything.
could not cope.
So
I felt like my whole reality
I
just-
had
I don't know. I
shifted.
really
Like,
I
didn't
loved being
understand.
around
I didn't know what was left
older
and
people
right.
for
Like,
a
I didn't
change
know
because
up and down.
for some
like,
reason,
I
obviously,
really
there's
felt
reason, but
completely lost.
I just really
And
trust
I
them.
just didn't know how.
And
like,
I hear their
felt like I
advice.
couldn't read anyone.
And I love it. And I
felt like I
they
had
also put it
no
into
idea
perspective
where
about, like, don't
anyone's
even ask them that
intentions were.
question.
Someone I
Like,
didn't
don't
know
even
for so
worry
long.
about what
Also,
he's. It doesn't matter. It
thought
doesn't matter.
highly of.
That's
Like,
Oh,
but my
this girl made a
ex-best
joke. She
friend,
goes,
speaking
"That's
more about him,
BC.
not
Today's
my
AD."
ex-girlfriend. I
Like,
kind of always knew she was
Before
trouble, but
she
my
actually, her name was,
ex-best friend
it starts with
was
C, her
one
name
of
was
the
Carrie. So
sweetest
she
kids
said,
I have ever
before
met in
Carrie,
my life.
BC.
The way we met
Christina and I say that was before
I
us,
was
like
I
BS.
joined her school. I didn't
Before
have any
Sophia,
friends because
that was
I'm
before
very
Sophia.
shy
Move.
and
If
I'm
a
just
guy
not good
ever
at
says,
making
or a
friends,
girl
especially
says,
when
"Tell me
you're
about your
joining
ex,"
school
well, that was
midway through the
BS.
year as a
Yeah,
kid.
that's BS.
Like,
That
everyone's
was
already got their
BC.
friends. Like,
You
one
gotta just
day
tell them you don't have
fucks
access.
with you.
Yeah,
they'll
you
fuck
just
with
say
you on
you're.
the first
Don't
day,
tell
and
me
then
you
you're
have
kind of
access.
on your own.
No,
You're
I've
like,
never.
you're really good at
See,
socializing.
that's interesting.
And so I joined the
Why is
school,
it that
and
some
I'd have
guys
friends like the
really
first
want
few days,
to
and then
know
I didn't have
about
any
an
friends
ex
after
and
that. I didn't manage
some
to
don't at
like
all?
stick with them.
Well, I do. I like to know
And
sometimes.
we
I
had
think
this
it's
thing called a
helpful.
friendship
Like, these are
bench at
kind
my
of two
school, which
different
is like a
things in
thing
my
in
mind.
the
It's like
UK
how
and a lot
many
of primary
people
schools
have
where
you
it's
been
just a
with, like
bench, and if you
sexually
have
or
no
whatever,
friends, you're meant to go
versus
sit on it, and
how,
then the other kids are meant
you
to
know,
come up
what
and
has your
ask to play with you.
relationship been with like
So
a long-term
it's
ex?
one of my
Like,
many
they're
lunchtimes where I'm
different
alone. I
things,
used
and
to
I
run
think
around
that
alone in
knowing
the
how your
playground,
previous
and this
relationships
time
went
I
is
decided I'm going to
helpful.
sit on the
Because
It's
friendship
so
bench.
helpful. I feel like
It's
our
And
telling.
this girl
and you know
runs
what a
up to
big
me,
red flag
and
is?
she invites me
I
to
know we
come
always
play
say this, but
football
when
with
they
her and her
really shit
friends.
talk their ex,
And
but what I've
we were best
noticed
friends.
recently
Literally,
is when
since
their
that fucking
ex
day.
history is just
She was
very
the
kind of scattered
nicest,
all over the place.
sweetest,
Like the
and we've
pieces
met
aren't
before
really
that
out.
day.
The
We've met
pieces
in a
aren't
sauna, which is
they're
really
not
weird
If
because
this
our
one
moms
ended
knew each
really
other.
good and this one
And
ended really bad,
me
I
and
would
her
just let
That's
her.
crazy,
ripped
and
off
she
our
still
clothes and we
wants me,
jumped in
but
an ice
I never
covered
actually took her out. And
swimming
you're
pool
like,
outside of the
what?
sauna. It was
What
like
kind of
this rich
relationship
person's
is
house,
this?
and we'd gone
This
there
happened
just
with the
to
last
use
guy I
their
went out
sauna.
with. Oh
And
yeah.
our mums were butt naked.
So
and
many
we
red
ran
Bless you.
flags.
outside
By the way, this
and
guy that she went out
jumped
with
in
And
the
last.
bless you,
And
children of
then
I
John.
don't know.
when I was on the
I
French
felt
bench
a
at
little
school, she
fishy
recognized
about
me
him.
and
He
she
was.
came up and she asked if I
He
wanted
was a
to
little
play. And
bit
she had this whole
suspicious to
big
me.
friend
I
group.
feel like enough
And
trust in your gut
eventually
for a
she ended up
second.
more or less
Enough
ditching
time
the
has
friend group, and we
passed
just became
where
best
I can
friends. Like
grace the podcast
we were like an
listeners with this story.
impenetrable
You have to
little
tell this
unit.
story.
I mean, she still
A
had
few
no friends.
episodes ago, I
But
was
we were
gushing. I'm
really
like, I think I found
best
a
friends. Like I would sleep
boyfriend.
over at her
Like,
house.
I'm
Like
feeling
all
good.
the
This
time,
guy's
she named her
hitting all
cats
the
after me.
boxes.
Like
Sophia's like your
we would
wife
fight
off.
like
And then all of a sudden
we would
implodes.
fight like
Well,
a
let's
married
put in
couple.
perspective, you guys.
Married
This
couple. We'd fight
man
like a toxic
Was age
young
appropriate,
couple.
early 20s,
Like it
height
was insane.
job,
The fights
height
we would have
appropriate.
over
height appropriate,
email.
looks
Because this is like the
great,
fucking
like a
old days.
little
We'd have fights
Kendall.
over email.
He's a big
And I
Kendall.
wish I could
Let's
find
not
them. I
give him
wish
that
I
much
knew.
credit.
Like,
No,
what
he was
email
a
address I was
good-looking
using at the
guy,
time.
and he had a good
And
job.
like go back and
He
find the
was
emails
the
because they were foul. We
perfect
would
New York
fight and
finance
we would
bro.
make up.
Let's just say
My
that.
mom once told
Like
me
the
I came
perfect
home
soft,
from
blue
school
eyes,
with
looking for a man
either a
in
bruised
finance.
knee or a
Yes,
black
that
eye.
was him.
My mom
That
was
was
like,
him.
"What
Truly.
happened to you?" And I just said like, "Oh."
They're not all. But
And
they
then
shake
my
up
ex
to
best
be.
friend's name, I
Let
was
me
like,
tell
"Oh, she
you.
hit me." And my
So
mom
we've
was
gone
like,
so many
"Okay."
dates.
Because like
I'm
that
feeling
was our
good.
friendship.
But he's
Like it was
responsive,
being
very
responsive,
like
he's a
strong.
gentleman,
Sounds
he's
terrible, but it was very
booking,
strong and it was
doesn't
really
pressure
cute and
me
it
to
was
do
very like
anything. Like,
transformative
all
to
the
me.
boxes
It was
are
very
tick, tick,
important.
tick,
It was
tick.
like one of the
There
most
were a few
intense
things
friendships I've
that
ever had
I didn't
until
love.
we
Me
went to
too.
secondary
But
school
I
and we
ignored
drifted.
because I like to do
She was
that.
very popular. Like
For
she was a very,
example,
very cool girl.
Followed
And I was the exact
tons and
opposite of that.
tons and
And so I
tons
retreated
of
into
females.
a friendship with a
I
girl
never
who
have
was
female
much more interesting to me at the time. She was
online.
we were
I just
super
noticed
fucking
on
weird.
my
Like
fake burner
I wish I
account,
could get someone
when
from
I
my
was
she went
secondary
big
school
I
burner
watch
account
his
account.
one day to
stories all
sit
the
here and
time, I was
vouch for
keeping
how
an eye.
fucking
I didn't
weird
trust
I
him
was in year
because
7. Like
Chris is looking at me like I'm crazy.
I
don't
didn't
care.
hiss at people.
I went on my
Like
burner
it wasn't
account,
that kind of
looked
weird,
him
but it
up,
was
and I
like
just saw
it was
that even after
borderline
dating
that bad.
Cecile
Like
for
me
a
and
little
this
bit,
girl.
he was still following these girls
We
with
don't need to get into it. I don't need you guys to know that I'm
voluptuous,
fucking secretly
hot
really
photos
late.
and
But like
bodies. And I
we
was like,
drifted
I'm
in
not
secondary
sure.
school, and
And
then
this is a
the
good
next
thing.
time we were friends
talked
was
about this, and he claimed.
well, we were friends the
they're
whole
all my
time, but like the next
friends.
time we would like
Just
see each
friends.
other all the time.
Imaginary friends or
Oh,
real friends?
yeah,
Observe
okay.
the
The girl
following
that's like
subjects.
doing Sports
Stephen
Illustrated in
is
the
working hard
Bahamas is
at
your
She
best
wasn't
friend.
Sports
You know, they
Illustrated.
got a good
smarter and smarter. He's downloaded the Goth, which means faster learning and more free time. Goth has a variety of features to help you learn, such as snapping a photo of an equation, bam, solved. The advanced writing
Slight
tool.
problem comes up later.
was when
So
my
cut
ex and I were
to
dating. So I'm like,
We're
bro,
a
I
lot
had
of dates in
a
at
clear
this
judgment
point.
on you. I don't know, like
And
it's sad to me.
This has been my world.
And I see it all the
Let's
time
talk
when
about it.
people
My
go from
world doesn't
kids to
involve
adults and
not
it's just
even.
become shit.
Rocked my
Like,
world
and
in a
it
bad
goes
way.
for a
He
lot of
rocked
boys
my world
because I
in
remember a
the
lot of
worst
boys in my
way
primary school
possible.
class. They were
I
so
got
sweet
seasick from the
and they were so
rockiness.
nice and they were so
So
respectful
after
and they
we
were my
get drinks one
friends.
night, we go back
And
to
they
his
grew up
apartment.
and I didn't talk to them
And
for
he
you know,
kept saying,
the
no,
entire
no,
secondary
no,
school.
no.
Then the
And I
next
said,
thing
oh,
I'm
okay.
hearing
I
is
felt a
that
little
they're
bit
a fucking
rejected. Like, oh,
convicted
we don't,
sex offender. Like,
it's fine. We don't have
what
to
happened between
go
then and
watch
now?
a
Like,
movie. It's
or like
chill.
hearing
And
like,
then
oh yeah,
he
he
was like,
touched this
I
girl
mean,
up,
yeah, I
or
don't want
he's
to hurt
got
your
this
feelings.
allegation.
I'm
Like,
like, no,
and
it's
it was
fine.
like
I'll
the
really just go home. And he goes,
I don't want to
okay, no,
say
it's
the
fine.
vast
Come.
majority, but
So we
like
go to his apartment.
too many
and
for
he just
comfort
barrels
of my
in the
old
front
primary
door.
school male
This
friends
is an important
that
note
were in
before
my
I
class
continue.
of 20, 30 kids,
I
or just kids that I
had